So I've literally just played one line badly, and it says sound levels hit 95 decibels. Just 10 minutes at this level can cause temporary hearing loss. Repeated long-term exposure can lead to permanent damage. Consider using hearing protection or moving to a quieter area. Playing my saxophone just in my practice room in my little studio is too loud. Hi there, welcome along to today's vlog. Today's vlog is going to focus on our hearing. Now, I'm not an audiologist, I'm not a doctor, but I am a professional musician of over 25 years experience, and my hearing is something really, really important, as hearing is to all of us, but as musicians, our ears are everything, and as a producer, as someone who studies music, teaches music, produces music, I have to make sure my ears are in tip-top condition. Now, around 15 years ago, when I was living in Ireland, I had to pick up a lot more work that wasn't just purely jazz. And I remember playing with like a rock sort of soul band on a Saturday evening at a bar in Belfast, the Empire Bar, I think it was, if memory serves me correctly. And on the Wednesday after the gig, my ears were still ringing in the morning. And I was like, I need to do something about this. So I went along and I got some custom-made earplugs, because you can't wear the standard earplugs when you're a musician, particularly as a saxophone player. It just doesn't work. It's like talking like this. If you put your hand over your ears and do that, it's really disconcerting. Those kind of wore out, knackered. I tend to wear in-ear monitors now if I'm doing the rare occasions I'm doing those sort of gigs, which I try and avoid doing, but I still end up doing some gigs where it's loud. Now, what has shocked me, and you've probably seen it on several vlogs where my watch goes off when I'm playing, and that's the loudness warning on the Apple Watch saying that the sounds in the room are getting above 91 decibels. Now, a quick ChatGPT search says that in terms of sounds around 90 decibels, you've got a motorcycle, a lawnmower, power tools, heavy traffic, a train at the platform. And it says hearing damage can occur after 1 to 2 hours of prolonged exposure. Now, if you're practicing, if you're doing a good session of practice, you should be doing an hour. I do. And it seems that I could be causing some hearing damage. So, through the Musicians Union, I was able to get an appointment at an audiologist on Harley Street. Now, Harley Street is the top place where all the London doctors are. It's normally a private clinic, and yet the union did it. I won't go into political things on that. But last week I went down to Harley Street and met an audiologist and got my ears tested and got fitted for some new custom-made earplugs that I don't have to pay for, because it's all done through the union.
Yo, I'm cruising down the street, feeling dry so sweet. Harley Street's the place, got a doctor I can't beat. Testing my ears, can you hear this beat drop? Sipping on some funky jazz, now watch my heart stop. Got the rhythm in my soul and the swagger in my stride. In the city like someone, there ain't nothing I can't hide. Pushing through the sound, I'm the king of the night. With my boys by my side, we gon' party till sunlight.
Harley Street feels the rhythm, we in sync with the laughers and the vibes. Tell me what you think.
This left one,
Yeah.
just because it is a little bit red.
Okay.
Okay. And I'd probably just be careful with those.
If I press this button, I take off. Now, sadly, I don't have the earplugs to show you right now, because Emma, who did the test for me, she said there's going to be a wait of about 4 or 5 weeks because Glastonbury older musicians are coming in and getting fitted for them. But I will show them you when they arrive. But what protections are you taking for your hearing? Have you suffered hearing loss? I know my dad, who played in rock bands in the 70s and the 80s, his hearing's really poor, but he won't go and get it checked out. So can I encourage you, if you haven't already, go and get your ears tested. Please do pop comments in below about your experience of hearing loss or hearing issues. And what you've done to try and address that, and what can we all do? Maybe you're a doctor. We've had doctors in before, doctors in jazz, of course, up there with Dennis. But what can we be doing? What have you learned, and what are you doing to try and protect your hearing while you're practicing? I know I'm going to take it a lot more seriously now.